ship, the thing that goes moo.
This redneck who thinks that all these Hindus over there in India should become meat eaters and quit believing that the cow is sacred and just give up on it and give up on being vegetarians and be like the rest of us. That's his spiel, and that's what the character is in the song Holy Cow. A song like Doe is another song we do. It's about a Cambodian woman who's seen her family tortured and killed in the Pol Pot regime. So it's a totally different story, totally different character involved, totally different song. And the sounds we tried to get inside our instruments and get ways that we could evoke this feeling of maybe Southeast Asia. So we kind of emulated some of the sounds of instruments of Southeast Asia because we can do that with our stuff.
One thing that's great about this band is that it kind of lets us use, or provokes us to use very innovative instruments, such as this one. This is the guy who's making all the sounds that you're hearing. These are sort of like its appendages, and they kind of goes through these veins here, depending like when I play, and triggers the sounds inside here.
Actually, when I was a kid, we used to like to do, I lived by a gas station. We used to pretend we make time machines out of all parts of from cars and electrical wiring and stuff like that. It's always the best kind of game to do because you could go anywhere. You didn't have to just be cowboys and Indians or detectives. You could go back to the same spot and be a different thing every time. You can go in the future and be on spaceships or, you know, be Indians, and if you got bored of it, then you could just get back in and go somewhere. It's kind of like fun. I think that's why I like being in this band so much. I get the opportunity to do that with each song.
That's what happens when you interfere with nature. But we're a part of nature too. The technology we use, one of the drags to it is that we spend so much time preparing to do the actual playing. And sometimes an idea can get lost along the way because of the process. And other times, I think the idea becomes more concise.
My function in the band is to ground things in a reality of rock and roll that people can relate to. Because people see a keyboard and any sound can come out of it nowadays, so it's sort of alienating to the audience because they see it and they're not sure where the sounds are coming from. But when people look at a guitar, since most people have played a guitar in their life, they can see it and think, ah, those strings are vibrating, I feel safe now.
I'm basically just a pretty laid-back guy.
Try it one more time. One more time, Will.
I'm basically just, you know, laid pretty mellow.